Hey everyone, welcome in. How are we all doing today? How's everyone's? I guess the weekend just started. um, did you enjoy streaming Baldur's Gate 3 new Wednesday stream? I was trying it out because I have been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate recently. But the one thing I do, I like that people get to vote on the dialogue option. I think it's fun. But I really hate controlling all four characters in the combat. Like I think it's really annoying. So I'm like thinking about that. I'm like, should I like maybe I was like trying this mod where like you can have AI companion, like the companions can be controlled by AI because like that's not like natively in the game, but it's like a third party mod, so you can't just like easily like Baldur's Gate 3 has like a built-in mod manager. So like there's a bunch of mods you could just like click on it, it'll just download. But I think the I wasn't able to do that with the AI one. So I think I need to like download like a separate mod manager, like a third party mod manager, and then install it through that. Um, I might try that, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't know what is the best option for streaming it because then like I feel like then in the combat I'm just like waiting. But then that's kind of what I like, you know? Like I mean I don't like waiting, um, but like controlling all four is like kind of annoying because I don't know, like the combat is very complex and there's like you're playing four characters who play very differently probably, right? And I don't really know, like I know my character's moveset because like I choose it. But then like the other three characters, it's kind of like I don't know, it's just like a lot to do. So if they could just do it by themselves, if they could do it by themselves, that'd be nice. Because as much as I really enjoy Baldur's Gate, but I mainly the part I like is I like the choosing dialogue options. Like I like making choices. I think I always love a good choice based game. Um, but I don't really like the combat. Like it's like kind of growing on me. Like I don't mind if it's like co-op. I don't mind doing the combat if it's co-op, but when it's like just me and I have to like do everything, I'm like, oh, this is a lot, you know. Like it's like I like combat in like small small doses, um, and I don't know. I was enjoying the story. I was enjoying the story itself, like the overall story, not the characters, for the first two acts. But in the last act, I'm not enjoying it as much. But I haven't actually finished the last act, so maybe I should withhold judgment. But then a few streams ago, everyone was like, "Yeah, the story is kind of bad." So I'm like, okay, that doesn't make me very hopeful. Is Baldur's Gate 3 right click? Sort of. It's not right click, but you do have to like click around on the map to figure out where to go, and then you use like WASD. It's kind of like The Sims. It's more like that. You don't right click. You just like you click where to go on the map. But if you play with controller, you can just control like a normal person, which is what I do because I cannot like move them around on the map and then like move the camera as well. Like I don't even know how I do that in The Sims. Like how do I do that in The Sims? I guess in The Sims like you don't really need to move the camera that much because like they're just kind of like they kind of just stay in like one house. And welcome in Tiki. Hyper triple S A25 what's A25? But welcome in. I haven't listened to Triple S myself, but I know we have some Triple S fans here in the community. Yeah, I know Kalani was posting in the Discord earlier about Inzoi. And I know Inzoi finally released in early access. I know like Ricky was telling me about it, but I don't even think I can run it. I don't even think I can run it because it's like it was like, oh, you need like it's like minimum specs 20 2060. And that's what I have. And I don't know if I have the CPU requirement, but I'm like, even if I can run it, it's like really like I'm at the lowest end, or even like slightly below. So I'm not sure. I think it's kind of like I don't know. As much as as much as we hate on The Sims, like The Sims is really like obviously they're like scammers, right? It's EA, they're scammers. But the one thing I can appreciate is that like pretty much like they make a really strong effort to make sure that it can run on everyone's computer. Probably not if you have like every DLC installed, but like in terms of like when they like make the environment and stuff, they make sure it can run on like the lowest end computer. That's why their houses are so empty. They're OT 24. They have 24 members. Then why is it called Assemble 25? Where's this extra person? Is the extra person the fans? Is it like how 17 is called 17, but like they only have 13 members and it was something like 13 of us, one of you, and then like 3. I don't even know. They like made some sort of like calculation to make it work, but I'm like, you just wanted to call the group 17, but you just didn't have enough people. I don't know why they chose 25, but they did 24 last. Oh, maybe it's like the year, like Assemble 2025. Maybe that's what they mean. I guess that makes sense. That's a lot of members. How do you remember them all? You piano with the Sims zooming around and WoW is doing inside the house. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't even know what I did. I think I used like the edge scrolling. I'm not sure. Did I use WASD? Kimmy downloaded it yesterday. We're gonna try it later. Your PC will run it, but it won't be pretty. Does she have a strong PC? Yeah, I feel like it won't. Like they show all like the trailers and stuff. It looks beautiful, but mine's gonna be like 5 frames a second, probably. And then that got me thinking. I'm like, when do people upgrade their PCs? Like my PC is a little over 4 years old right now. I'm like, am I supposed to upgrade it now? Like when does this work? You know, like this is my first PC. I've never had to upgrade it. Also I feel like my light is too bright. Like it's making me too shiny and I don't like it. And welcome in, Salter. Hope you're doing well today. You just learn all about them over time. That's true. It's like when I first got into K-pop, I'm like, how are you supposed to learn about a group with like 9 people? You know, like I'm like, cannot tell any of them apart. But then eventually you can if you get enough into them. But some groups I don't really care. Like I love 17, but do I know which member is which? No, like some of them I recognize, but some of them I'm like, I don't like. Sometimes they look so different from comeback to comeback. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this member is the blonde one, and then next one, like 4 different ones are blonde, and that person has like dark hair, and you're like, okay, I cannot keep track of them. Had to rebuild it because she wanted to play Wilds properly. Oh, she just upgraded her computer. That makes sense. How old was her old one? You upgraded around 3 years, really? Does it really go? I was gonna say go bad. Does it expire? Does it really like? Do you really think it needs an upgrade every 3 years? Cause like I haven't had any issues, but now, like Baldur's Gate is a bit rough. I streamed it on Wednesday and it crashed. Like I had it reset back to like ultra settings. But apparently that game is like not the best optimized. Like even on like lower settings in the final act in like the city where there's like lots of NPCs wandering around, it's really laggy. And I don't think it's my computer. I think it's the game. So it's hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes it's the game, and sometimes it's your computer. Pretty much anything can run in it now. It wasn't that expensive because you know what to change. It doesn't bankrupt you. But aren't the graphics cards really expensive now? Because like I guess it depends what you buy. With the rate in which games are going with less optimization and more graphics intensity. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. It's like, if they would just optimize their games better, like, I can run really nice looking games on my computer. And like, a lot of great looking games run on console, you know? But like, I'm like, Baldur's Gate, no offense, it's not like the most high fidelity game, you know? And it's like, yeah, it really lags. I couldn't even stream and play on the highest settings. Like I think I need to cap the frame rate or something for next time. What's your GPU? I have a 2060. I don't know exactly what GPU. Ricky might know? I don't know. Usually chat knows better than me. But yeah, I built it in December 2020. I'm just gonna link you the thing. I'm just gonna link you the thing because I have no idea. I remember like I remember the GPU. I just don't remember anything else. But yeah, it's I built it in late 2020, and I haven't really had any problem with it till now. I never really played like that intensive games. Like I mainly played like Genshin, which is very well optimized. Genshin is like Genshin is not it can play on your phone. Like it plays on my phone. There's Genshin. I was playing like literally games like like stuff like Overcooked, stuff like that. Or like little indie games. So I don't know. Go to 4060 for 300? What? How's that possible? Are they really that cheap? Wait, okay. There's like when you say like 4060, there's like different levels of them, right? Because like for me, it's like I only know that number, but like there's like other like there can be many types of 4060s, right? Like some are better than others. So I think that's the difference. I'm sorry, I work in tech, but I do not pay attention to this stuff. You have a 3700X with a 4070 Super, 64 gigabytes of RAM. Bro, there's no way you need that much. That's so much RAM. What are you doing on your computer? Are you doing like VFX or you render some? I don't know what you do with 64 gigabytes of RAM. Mining Bitcoin? Do people still do that? Running 300 tabs and grow. That would use 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's a good point. And welcome in, Sushi Gamer. Hope you're doing well today. That's 8 VRAM, but it looks better than some. Okay, so that's the metric, right? You said I couldn't run Inzoi because of the VRAM on my GPU, right? So that was why. Because I have a 2060, but there was something not good enough about it. Only 16 RAM. You don't really need more than that just for gaming. Yeah, I don't know what. I guess you need that for 300 tabs. Are you really into tech though, Salter? Because okay, people who are really into tech, I feel like they upgrade more than I probably will want to, right? Because like for me, I use my computer for watching YouTube. I use it for watching YouTube, going on Discord, and playing some games. Playing some games, but nothing like crazy intense. Like I don't play games that are like really intense. If I were, it would be like Inzoi. But at this point, it's like I feel like Inzoi should optimize their game more. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. I don't think it's supposed to be that intense. It's a life sim game. You're in for a BA in computer science. I don't know what a BA is, but I have a degree in computer science also. That doesn't mean I am into computers. Like coding, that's one thing, but computer, like I code on my little MacBook. But a lot of my coworkers are tech people. So I go out to like lunch with my coworkers one time. That was one time. And then I was like, they were like, oh, I'm building this server in my house, and I was like, oh wow, okay. I was like, wow, I had my brother build my PC. And welcome in Gorilla. You're obsessed with old tech. Old tech is cool too. It can also just as much be just as expensive because it's hard to come by. You have 6 VRAM and most recent. My light is flickering. Speaking of tech, that light is not getting enough electricity. Rip that light. But yeah, an upgrade won't hurt you. I see. So what you're saying is that I made a mistake buying my, or is it just like a sign of the times? Like, is it like back then, 6 was okay, but now it's not anymore? It was fine at the time. Oh, man, it's rough. A bachelor's degree. Oh, BA. Here we call it like bachelor science, BS. I feel like calling it BS is kind of. And welcome in, Gutham. Hope you're doing well today. What's your CBLC on the link? Yeah, you know better than to ask me that, Ricky. I'm the one asking you. Not a bad purchase. I mean, at the time, it was like late 2020. It was really hard to find GPUs. It was like at the time where it's like, oh, it's really hard to find GPUs. And then I was like refreshing Newegg, and then like, or no, it was like Best Buy or something. I didn't even know what it was. I was refreshing something, and then I like found it. I was like, oh my god, it's here. I bought the last one. I literally bought the last one at like retail price. So like at that time, I didn't have much of a choice. You bought a 3070 Ti, and then a year later you bought a 4070 Super. Yeah, you sound like you're really into tech. um, but yeah, it's for me. It's like I'm the kind of person that will. I'm the kind of person I'm just gonna upgrade when I. It's like practical for me. It's like okay, it's no longer runs what I want it to run. I'll upgrade. I don't upgrade just for like I obviously don't like follow tech stuff. I'm not like wow, I really want the new GPU. Like I don't really care about that. But like I just don't know like when I should. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like so around the recent games really good. But if you're interested in Inzo, I know like Inzo's so rude. Why would they release a game that's so intense like that? What can we have some examples? Do you guys know what kind of games would I would no longer be able to run? You know, because like for me, I don't know. I like playing Stardew Valley. I like playing Stardew Valley. You also enjoy Inzo. You're obsessed with Inzo too, Sada. Oh, welcome in. I don't know. It's like it looks really good. I love The Sims, but I don't really play it anymore. I don't really play The Sims anymore. Um, Also like I'm not buying all that DLC, and like Inzo looks so good, and there's so many like I don't know. I just really like that it's Asian, because like in The Sims, like The Sims, okay. The creative sim, it's like the characters will always look a certain way. You know what I mean? But the characters in Inzoi look so cute. You know? Like I don't mind the art style in terms of like making like houses and stuff in The Sims, but like the characters always have bothered me because I feel like they never look right. You know? Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of building houses in The Sims. But at this point, like I'm like, do I want to support The Sims anymore? Like I don't think so. Not that it really doesn't. It's free. um, Go to Kenny Run. It'll tell you what games you can run. It's like every game ever. Stardew Valley is fine. Yeah, I mean Stardew Valley will run on my phone. Although I suck at the mobile controls. You're putting Jungin in the games, they could be besties. Enjoy. I can't even judge. I was gonna be a bit judgmental, but then I was like, when I play The Sims on stream, I put Tim Henson in my game. It was a copyright safe Tim Henson. But yeah, it's the Inzoy looks so cute, and like I'm very excited to. I suck at making characters look like me, but I'll try. I'll try. I'll be a K-drama actor. Wow. And like the world is like Korea, no? Like it's like the world itself is like modeled after Korea. You get a 4060 Ti for 560? So it's a good time to build a PC, is what you're saying? I don't know. I just feel like it'll be a hassle. That's what I'm like, I just feel like it's a hassle, but I usually just get my brother to build it. You get a K-pop idol career in Insoy? Really? That's awesome. Oh, you guys are selling me. I really want to play Insoy now. In my option, there isn't a good time to do it. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's just like whenever you need it, I guess it's a good time. I'm also Canadian, so 500. If you're American, 560 sounds like an American price. That does not sound like a Canadian dollar price. It's probably more like in no, closer to 1,000. If you're a microcent, yeah, you're American. Um, yeah. So, but I don't like my computer back then was like 2 grand Canadian, two to 2.5. I can't really remember. Um, so, but I don't know if like I kind of want a different case because these days there's some really cute cases out there. There's some really cute cases out there, so I kind of want a different. Like I don't really like my case anymore. At the time, I was like, this is cute, but now I'm like, oh, I don't think it's cute. Drive across the board. Oh my god, my light. I need to. I actually plugged it into a different outlet because I thought my power strip was getting overwhelmed with this light, but it still doesn't like. Maybe the light is faulty. It's too late to return it, I think. Drive across the board to get one. Drive back. No, with the exchange rate, it's not going to be cheaper. And yeah, it's fine. I'm not driving all the way just to save some money. I'm really lazy. I'm really lazy. I would rather pay a lot more money to not go. Is YouTube denying me any twice? I think they are. They want you to hear Psycho, the best Red Velvet song. I can fix it my 3070, like I said. No, if I'm gonna upgrade, I'm just gonna get the best thing. Cause like if you just get the best thing when you upgrade, then you're set for a lot longer, you know? You may as well. I'm just gonna get my brother to build it from scratch. I'll ask my brother. I'm gonna see him today, so I'll ask him if I should upgrade my computer. It's actually funny. Like when I built my PC, it took a long time because, or I didn't build it. But like when he built it, took a long time, mainly because I had these like fans that were like LED, and the LEDs were like really annoying. And it was like so unnecessary. I was like, I want these fans because they're cute. But then like, yeah, they were very unnecessary. And I asked him, I was like, oh, like, I'll pay you for building it. Like, I'll buy you something. And he was like, I was like, I can't even remember what I said. I was like, oh, I'll pay you like $50 or something. And he was like, oh, that's too much. And I was like, bro, like, are you really like negotiating yourself down like that badly? Like I said I would give you like, I can't even remember what the amount was. It might have been 100, but like I was like, oh, I'll give you this much. And he was like, oh, that's too much. Very, very honest. Are you taking any requests for a computer or for songs? But yeah, if you give me a computer recommendation, I will probably not remember it. But by the way, the amount of times I was humming these songs the past few days got me thinking you're a K-pop enjoyer now. I mean, that's probably partly Kimmy's fault. No, you can't blame me. Songs, I really started making music, and you really need feedback. You can post it in my Discord. I'm probably not the best person for that. I do like music, but do I create music? Do I know anything about that? No. Yeah, you can post it in the Discord. But yeah, it's these days, what have I been listening to? I've actually really been enjoying like aside from K-pop, I've been really enjoying Jade. Jade from Little Mix has been releasing music, and I really like it. She's like, apparently it's like hyper pop. I don't really exactly know what that means, but I feel like I kind of get the vibe, you know. It's really cool, and she's obviously a very talented vocalist. Misamo, of course, of course. They're always doing Misamo stuff. You don't live with her yet to listen to what she listens to, but you force me to this twice a week. I'm just preparing you for the future, okay? I'm just preparing you. You're gonna have to deal. I mean, she doesn't even like the same music, right? Like, doesn't she like boy groups? I mean, I like 17, but it's I'm more of a girl group person, and I like you guys know I like Jenny. But yeah, so I've been listening to I've been listening to Jade, and I'm back on the Wicked grind. Is it a grind? I've been back to listening to it. I feel like it's like my comfort um movie at this point. Even though I haven't watched it since it came out, but because I'm like, do I want to pay $30 for to buy the do movies really cost $30 to buy? Like, I guess I'll just wait for it to come out on streaming. She likes pretty much anything Korea related. Why don't you guys move to Korea? She can live out her Korea boo fantasy. Thanks for the help. You're welcome. You're welcome. Maybe you can cook some good Korean food. That's what I've been doing. I made jjajangmyeon this week. So good. But then I tried freezing it. And then once you freeze like potatoes, like cooked potatoes, and then you like unfreeze them, they become kind of gross. So I don't recommend doing that. Pro cooking tip for you guys. If you freeze jjajangmyeon with cooked potatoes in it, they become a really weird consistency when you unfreeze them. It's like kind of like mushy, but like kind of hard on the outside. Like it was like not a consistent consistency. Okay, it was just I don't recommend it. But I do like jjajangmyeon. That's usually my go-tos. She bought me those M&Ms you showed the other day. She came to Brasilia for a week and we met their best birthday present. You said you were going on a flight, so I thought you went to her. But that is awesome, Ricky. I'm glad you guys had a great time. There's no way you can find them yet, really? Well, she knows what you like, of course. Actually, we all know the M&M thing. It's a very well-known fact. But that's awesome, Ricky. I'm glad. But yeah, it's I woke up today and I was like, oh, your flight was to Brazil. You don't live there. What is Brasilia? I just thought you meant Brazil. I'm like, you do live there. The capital. Okay. I see. What'd you guys do there? What is the tourist recommendations? Because I woke up this morning and I was like, man, I really want to travel. I really want to go on vacation. I just had an urge. I woke up and I was like, ooh, I want to travel, you know? So I'm like, yeah, it's like, cause like for my PC, it's like it's not that I like can't afford to upgrade it. Like I could probably upgrade it whenever, but like I'm like, do I? For me, it's like I feel frugal about it because it's like upgrading my PC will not bring me any joy, you know? But if I spent like $2,000 on a plane ticket, that would bring me joy, you know? That's the thing. It's like it just feels like I'm like spending money on like bills, you know? It's like do I really want to spend money on bills that I don't need to do, you know? But spending $2,000 to play Inzoi? Maybe I should just download the game and see if it runs. What if it just runs? Who knows? What if it just works, you know? Maybe that's fine. I don't know. And what do you do with your old PC? When you have a new one? Can you trade it in? You can't, right? Do you just sell it to some stranger? How does this work? I don't want to sell stuff. I hate selling. You guys know I hate selling stuff. Because it's like, it's really annoying. Because you have to like meet a stranger and then like sell it to them and then like exchange money and then they might scam you, you know? So it's like, what are you going to do? I wish I could sell it to like a store. Because you can't just throw it away. You know? That's not how it works. You can't just throw it away. I played a lot of Brazilian pool in the hotel and ordered lots of food. We didn't touch much grass. Tourism is the future. My light. Oh, it's back. It's fine. It's fine. Tourism with the future interests not occur. I mean, if you haven't seen her for a while, I'm sure it was just great to see her. I'm gonna spend as much time together as possible. But that sounds delicious. Don't know what Brazilian pool is, but I'm assuming it's a specific roll set. Don't know. But yeah, I do want to go traveling. I want to go to Japan. I keep asking my mom. I was like, Mom, when are we going to Japan? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I can't. I don't think about it. You know, I'm like, Mom, we can go in like, we go in the spring. You know, when did I go last time? Oh, I went in November. Went in October/November. Yeah, that's far away though. But you don't want to go to Japan in the summer. It's way too. It's disgusting. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. You do not want that. And welcome in, Jose. Reading what today? Yes, I guess I'll just have to wait for that. It's called Sinuka. I think it's pool rules, but smaller holes. Oh, is that the same thing as what white people call snooker? I know some people play a game called snooker, but I'm sure that sounds eerily similar to Sinuka. It has normal size holes, but weird rules. How do you type? I think people type like this. I actually don't know. And welcome in, Ratzi. Thanks for the 8 months. We just said Japan in summer is great. Go for it at your own risk. I guess it depends where you're coming from. But even compared to pretty hot places, Japan is pretty rough in the summer. Like, it's just like, what, 30 something degrees, like almost 40 degrees, but like extremely humid to the point where like you step outside for a moment and you're drenched in sweat. Like, I was there in late May, and I went outside on a 15-degree cloudy as hell day. I was outside for like 5 minutes and I was like, why am I so sweaty? I was like, literally, why am I so sweaty? It's not even sunny. It's 15 degrees and I'm sweating. I'm like, what is my problem? It was just really humid. Yeah. So that's really unenjoyable. So I don't recommend that. Like a skill issue. You try it, man. Go to Japan in August and tell me how sweaty you are. You will be very sweaty. Probably the word is similar because of that, but the balls were the classic 50 instead of whatever is happening in the snooker picture. You just thought, okay. Maybe there's many variations of pool. Yeah, so not a big pool player, but I do play sometimes, and I'm like, okay, you know. I probably cannot be someone who plays regularly, but when I used to play at work, when I was at my internship, we would play pool, and I could beat. I was at like the same level as the rest of us who played pool normally, but I was worse than the people who played pool like before, you know, like pre-internship. And welcome in, Sergio, for doing well today. But yeah, it's what were we even talking about? Yeah, I'll think about whether I should upgrade my computer. But there's stuff holding me back, you know. I just think it will be a hassle. 'Cause I have to plug everything back in. Man, that's so much work. I have to plug everything back in. That sucks. Maybe I will think about it. Both Kimmy and I suck at it, but it's fun. That's cute. But you're sweaty in Japan? Yeah. Wait, what are we what? When are we gonna stream of you painting the monitor? Look, as much as I would love to have this white setup, I don't think it's possible for me, okay? Like I'm sure it's possible for Gwen, because I don't think she'll have as many peripherals as I do, okay? Because I have so many I stream. I have so many peripherals, and you can't get all of them in white. Look at my microphone. It's black. Look at this mic stand. It's black. My camera is on a camera stand. It's black. My lights, my stream lights, they're black. You can't get white stream lights. That's not a thing. And then like, yeah, oh, I have like 70 cables. You guys don't even know. I have so many cables. Okay, and they're white. My capture card is black. It doesn't come in white. Elgato doesn't make white stuff. I mean, some things they do. Like the Stream Deck can come in white, but it's like everything at this point is black. So like, I can't do it anymore. You know? It's like the meme, rain versus rain in Japan. Oh, the weaves. It's like you're studying Japan, but you're in Japan. It's Japan sweat. Um, does Leon come in white? I think Leon is canonically not white. Yeah, so I don't think so. When I was younger, most things were white keyboard on monitors. Yeah, those were the days, man. But now it's like I have a white mouse. But like these days, the gamers, they took over. And now everything is black and red with RGBs, you know? I don't want rainbow RGBs. I really don't like that, you know? It's like, why is everything like that? Now people know black hides sweat and dirt. Why are you guys so sweaty and dirty? Take a shower, guys. No, literally, I have like a white keyboard and it's kind of nice because it shows. I realize I get like food on it sometimes, but other than that, it's not too bad. And I feel like I'm not sweaty. This is like my wrist rest and stuff. And some people were like, "Oh, mine got so like discolored from sweat." And I'm like, "Why are you sweating all over your wrist rest? Like, chill." You want a green monitor? That's tough. Hides keyboard. Do you have a black and red RGB keyboard, Ricky? If you like black and red, you're a gamer. Yeah, you're a gamer. But yeah, it's I gave up on having everything be cute. You know, like it's too late for me. I have too many peripherals. I'm not painting at all, you know? Yours is black and red. Oh my gosh, you guys, such gamers. I have you guys know I have this like blue and white keyboard. It is very, very cute. I love it. I wish it was wireless, but other than that, great. I wish I had more wireless things because I have too many cables. Like I said, I have so many cables. I do not have enough USB slots on my PC. Like, I had to get one of those USB hubs to be able to connect everything to my PC. And welcome in liking. Reading well today. The light's also green and blue. Okay, fine. Everything needs to come in beige. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's before the gamers took over, man. Everything is for gamers. But these days, I think there's more. Okay, like, I think, like, it's getting better now, but, like, it would be like, oh, okay. Like, the standard gaming is, like, black with, like, RGBs. And then, like, oh, if you're a girl gamer, you can have this neon pink keyboard. I'm like, okay, like, I appreciate trying. I appreciate trying, but like, why? Why does it have to be hot pink? You know, it's like, oh, you're a girl, hot pink. Like, okay. Can we have like other cute colors? No, pink. You got banned from someone's chat for making a bad joke. Feels bad even though I don't know why it bothered them. Well, if it was truly a harmless joke, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes there could just be, it can be hard to tell people's tone over text and stuff like that, so it could just be that. Or maybe it was offensive, I don't know. Neon pink sounds sick. You have a lot of options. You can get that razor girl gaming stuff. I don't know. Your mouse is black and gray at least. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I have this mouse, but I'm still complaining about it to this day. I should just get a new one. Because the scroll wheel doesn't work. It like jumps back and forth. And lock him in a stat. How are you? Your keyboard is black with a choice of red, blue, or purple backlights. Nice, nice. Um, yeah, I don't like the RGB thing. Like personally, like I don't have like an issue with it in general. I just for my setup, I don't really want the RGBs. But like I have like light up on my PC though, because they just do that. They just do that. And I think I can change the color. But the one thing I can't change is like my graphics card has this like red light. And I can't change that red. So maybe I should upgrade my graphics card if only to change that red light. Because it will not change. Like I have the software and it changes the motherboard, does not change the red light on the graphics card. And I think it's stupid. Major bans people for liking Dr. Pepper. Yeah. You can be banned for anything really. Your left click is starting to fail when pressed softly. Yeah, and honestly, I feel you because like I've been complaining about my mouse for like months, and I'm like, I could just buy a new mouse, but do I? No, I'm just gonna complain. Maybe I should just buy the. I'm like, I don't know if I should buy the same mouse, you know? Because like, how this mouse isn't that old, and it's already the scroll wheel is crap. Like, it doesn't work at all. And I've tried everything online. You know, they're like, "Oh, just get all the dust out of it." I'm like, "I have. I've gotten all the dust out of it, and it still doesn't work." Um, you broke your walk mouse button. What's a walk mouse button? Pressed aggressively. You were tilting too hard on Counter-Strike? Don't do that, man. Yeah, I'm like, maybe I should just get. But I want like a small mouse because I have like small hands, and a lot of mice like hurt my hands. You know. Although this mouse hurts my hands too, because I feel like I don't use mouse properly, or like I have too much like tension in my hand when I use the mouse. I don't know. More of a controller gamer. But sometimes, you know, I game pretty hard on Stardew Valley. You toggled walk to a mouse button. You were tilting. You just need to hold it for walk, and you were holding it aggressively. Honestly, I feel that. I think I pressed the mouse button too hard as well, and that's why I have so much like I get so much like finger pain when I'm like playing on the mouse too much because I feel like I'm just using too much tension, you know? It's like it really does not need to be that much force, but like I'm just like I use too much tension to do it, so I feel that. I think I'm just not good at mouse. What's walk mouse? I don't know. I think Rasty just changed the control so one of the buttons walks, but was not clear to anyone. Switch walk from left shift to a mouse button. Yeah, see, none of us would have known that. But we get it. We get it. Your fingers can't reach left shift. What do you mean? Your fingers can't reach left shift? Why? You must have bigger hands than me. I can reach left shift. But it depends where your other fingers are. Like if you're on like League of Legends, it's kind of tough. But like if you're on WAS, like left shift is fine. I'm just gonna judge you. Yeah, I don't really get it. But yeah, it's weird moving my fingers down in your queer holder. Yeah, you're a queer holder. Why? Are you not WASD? Okay. I mean, if you're on like a League of Legends script, I understand. It's very hard to reach the shift button. I just don't. But yeah, it's if I get a new PC, I'll let you guys know. Oh, it's just so much work. I mean, my brother finished school, so maybe he has time. He has time to build me a computer. You WAS for Counter-Strike, but your pinky doesn't do left shift. Why? It's not that far away, man. You know what? You do you. Whatever works for you ergonomically. Feels weird. That's like the standard gaming position. I'm not even a PC gamer, and I do that. I can do shift. Okay. You know, we'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. But yeah, it's what was I? Yeah, what was I even talking about? I was actually worried. I, I'm fine. Um, but yeah, I was actually worried I was getting sick yesterday, but I feel better today. I think I'm okay. I think I was just a bit sleep deprived, you know? They'll save you a lot. They wanted to charge Kimmy a lot only for building what she bought. They charged a lot for building. That sucks. Yeah, luckily my brother likes building PCs, so he'll just do it for me. You gotta go clean the house. You were summoned. Okay, okay. Have fun cleaning the house. But yeah, but it's just like I said, like it just feels bad, like spending money on a PC when really I don't care. You know, it's like I guess I'll just buy it and then just forget about it. You know, I'll just be like, I just won't consider it. But I think it's one of those things. It's like I oh sorry, I need to turn that off. um, but it's just one of those things where like I feel like a lot of people might feel this way about like clothing. It's like you just buy clothing. Like you just buy clothing because you need to wear clothes, you know? Like it's not like you like clothes and you just wear it for that, you know? And I feel the same way about tech. Like I'll buy clothes because I like clothes, not because I need new clothes. And like some people buy new tech because they like tech. But like for me, I'm like, I'll buy new tech because I need it. You know, like if my phone breaks, I'll get a new one, you know? Or like if my phone like just is so slow that it's like unusable, then I'll get a new one. But I don't really get any enjoyment out of like, oh, I'm gonna look up which new one to buy and then like buy it, you know? um, I guess I'll have to see what the like. I mean, with the thing is with computers, it's like, yeah, you will need to upgrade it eventually, right? Like, it's not really like throwing money away because eventually you will need a new one. Like they don't last forever, but it just depends. Like, I really thought my computer would last me like I don't know. Like I really thought it would last like 7 years before I was like, oh, I should probably upgrade it. You know. I feel like that's the amount of time frame that I would buy like a new phone or like a new like when I had like MacBooks and stuff. 7 years. That was about the time frame. You can push it to 10, but it's really pushing it, you know. But I guess it just depends. And welcome in, Maestro. Hope you're doing well today. My light is really suffering, by the way. It really keeps flickering. That's okay. I plugged it into the wall. I think something's wrong with the light itself because I don't think it's. I think it's plugged directly into the wall, or maybe it's like the adapter thing that I'm. No, it doesn't have an adapter. It has like a power block thing. Um, maybe there's a warranty. 7 is hoping too much. In my opinion, 5 is good. I mean, I am coming up on 5, which is crazy. So maybe it is time. You are. Thank you. You're welcome. um, you're good, but some games are just bad with us. Yeah, I feel like these days people are not optimizing their games that well. Like, is it just me or like I feel like I've been kind of disappointed with Baldur's Gate in that regard. I'm like, really? This doesn't seem like I'm not a video game developer, but like I feel like it should run a bit better than that. I don't know. Um, and welcome in, Angel. Howdy, how are you? Um, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of games where I'm like, you know, no offense, this is not that technically impressive. I feel like it should run better. Cause like even on Baldur's Gate, like I would say, like when there's an in-engine cutscene, half of the cutscene is not loaded when it plays. I'm like, really? Is this what I'm watching? Like, you're doing like a pan over the landscape, and the landscape is like 3 polygons, and it like has not loaded in, you know? And there's a lot of bugs, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I paid $80 for this game. I paid $80 for this game, and it's pretty buggy. Yeah, who knows? I guess maybe I'll give Inzoi a little download. It's what, $40? It's an early access. Maybe they'll make it better. Like maybe they'll make it more um run smoother after it's early access. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't love early access. I think sometimes it's done really well. Sometimes early access is like really, really good for the game, and I understand why people do it. But sometimes games are just like forever in early access, and I'm like, good, just release a game. Like it's like sometimes it's like it's in early access for so long, and it's like, and sometimes it like never really improves from that. More like buggy game. I've actually gotten so many like really like game affecting bugs, like affects like, or like either soft locks or like, yeah, just yeah, stuff like that. Like a few gameplays before buying it just in case. Yeah, honestly, I haven't looked much into it since the, I don't know, like since when they first started talking about it, I guess. But yeah, I think they like sent people computers. Like they sent some content creators computers to like play the game on, which is smart, honestly. Because like, what if they showcase your game and their computer's not strong enough to run it? You know? I guess that makes sense. And then like Inzoi has been getting like a ton of really mediocre reviews. Um, and they're like, oh, like it's like a worse version of The Sims, you know? But I'm like, I have a feeling like, do you guys think like EA like paid them off? Because like some of the reviews like don't really make sense, and they just like hype up The Sims and they like put down Inzoi. And I'm like, if you really were like honestly reviewing the game, like maybe Inzoi has some problems that they should fix in early access, but like The Sims really like, The Sims is great, but like it's not like it's like head and shoulders above in that regard, you know? Because they were saying like a lot of reviewers are saying like, oh, Inzoi is like soulless, but like Sims is not. I'm like, okay, Sims is okay, fine. It just really gives a vibe that they're like kind of paid off. Wait, the company is still in early access? I mean, how long has it been? I have no idea. It's at least a company made by one person. I mean, the reason they usually do early access is that so they can get funding, like by people buying the game, and playing the game, and then they can continue working on the game while people buy it and are playing it, and they can get like feedback as well from the community. Um, that's usually why. But sometimes I don't know. Sometimes games like either never leave early access or um yeah, or they just like promise a lot of things. They're like, oh, okay, buy it in early access now, and when the game comes out, it will have all these things. But like sometimes that is really does not happen, you know? And thanks for the 7 stream streak, Maestro. That happens pretty often with any good game, and then the same people say Assassin's Creed Shadows is a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I feel like you can't really trust the game reviewers, you know? Especially like the really big ones. I feel like they must have some sort of like business relationship with the game companies, no? Or when it's like, oh, like they like for example with Inzoi, like you have to disclose like, hey, Inzoi sent me a $3,000 computer to review this game. Like you kind of have to like disclose these things, you know? Like, um, it's like okay, I was paid to say this, or like, well, I was watching a video recently about like, there's a lot of YouTubers who do like cozy games, but there's a lot of like kind of cash grabby cozy games out there, right? And um, they'll like sponsor a lot of YouTube channels, which is like fine, obviously, as long as you disclose that you were, which you have to do, by the way. But sometimes it can be very misleading. Like you make a whole video, playing it, and being like, "Oh, I love this game," but really you're like paid to play it. So I think Like it's not specific to cozy games, but it can be quite common because there's just like a lot of them out there. You want to, get a lot of videos made about it or whatever. That's why I'm like very, I don't know, as much as I love like Stardew Valley and games like that, there's a lot of games in that vein, like there's a lot of farming sims, there's a lot of like cozy games, and I'm like, I just don't know, like a lot of them are kind of mid. And like I have tried a few, but I don't know. None of them really have stood out to me, Like I love Stardew Valley, and I played like Dinkum because like someone was recommending Dinkum. Like actually, it was my coworker. He recommended Dinkum. He's like, oh yeah, it's just like Stardew Valley, but it's like Australia. But I don't know, like I don't know if the game is still in early access or fully released now. But it was like good, but it was like I'm like I think I'd rather play Stardew Valley. I don't know, but maybe it's just like too high of a standard. I have no idea. But I still have a lot of indie games on my list, like that I want to play, but I haven't gotten around to it. You gotta check a lot of opinions and get your own conclusion. Relying on one result isn't always going to give you a proper recommendation. I mean, that's true for sure. But I feel like a lot of times, like, there's like a YouTuber you enjoy watching and they play the game and you're like, oh, it can. I usually don't like go too much into things before buying it, It's like, okay, I'm interested in it, I'll give it a try, It's not something I like deliberate over quite a while, It's like it's usually something that just catches my eye, but I haven't looked too much into all the different cozy games because I just feel like there's so many. That's like, where do I even really start with all? Like, where do I even start? Like, which one is even worth getting? But yeah, obviously these days I've just been playing Baldur's Gate. I want to play Split Fiction, of course. Hopefully you don't need a beefy PC to run that. I think it's okay. At least It Takes Two is like totally fine. And what else? I mean, in May, the new Elden Ring game comes out, and like Elden Ring runs fine. Elden Ring is not very graphically intensive, which is nice. The DLC was a little bit laggy, but it was laggy for everyone. So there's no problems with that. I mean, that's bad, but like, it's bad, but it's not my computer, okay? But yeah, it's I mean those are all coming up. I don't even know. I don't know what else. I can't remember what else is on my list of stuff to play. Split Fiction will run perfectly for you, I think. Nice. Yeah, I think I'll get it on my computer and not. I feel like I feel like I really need to get more PS5 games. I feel like I feel so bad that I've gotten like no use out of it. Okay. See you later, Ricky. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, like PS5s are so expensive, and like, what have I played on it? Like, I feel like I always talk about this, but like, I feel like I kind of bought it on like impulse. I was like, oh, like, I found out that The Last of Us Part 1 remake was only on PS5. So then I was like, oh, I'll get it because I'm gonna play that and I'm gonna play God of War, and then I'm sure there's gonna be another game coming out that I'll play on PS5. And then there wasn't anything. I was like, I kind of bought the PS5 as like an impulse purchase, but it was like Canadian dollars. It was like $800, $900. I was like, what a scam! Like, what is this even doing for me? Like, that's such an expensive console. I think it's too expensive. Like, if it was like the Switch and it was like, even like if it was like $600, it was $600, $500, $600. Then like, then that would be like, then it would be like, okay, I played like one or two really good games on it. That's fine. But if it's $800, $900, and I played like 2 games on it, then I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Although they did announce a trailer for the new Last of Us, not new Last of Us, sorry. Oh, they are making another Last of Us, but I don't know when that will come out. But they showed a trailer for the new Naughty Dog game. So at least I'll have that. If it comes out on PS5 and not PS6, even if PS6 comes out, I'm still gonna play on the PS5. And welcome in, Jimmy. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I guess we'll see. And then oh my god. And then I ended up on like the wrong part of YouTube. And I don't know if I talked about this earlier, but I ended up on like this really weird YouTube channel. And then they were like talking about the Naughty Dog game. And I was like, oh, I want to see about the new Naughty Dog game. So I clicked on the video. And that guy was like so angry. He was like, oh my god, like how, okay, so the protagonist of the new Naughty Dog game is a woman, first of all, and secondly, she is not white, and she has like a buzzed head, like she has like a shaved head, and like that person was so mad. I was like, what the hell? Like and I was like, how did I end up here? He was so angry. I was like, how can you be that angry about the protagonist? Like you know nothing about this game, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe they would do this to the game. I'm like, do what to the game? Unhinged, very unhinged. New Last of Us remake, remastered, deluxe edition. I can't wait to get that. I think there's like a Last of Us 2 remake, but it's like if you have the original game, it's only $10 or something. But I didn't buy it. Then even if you can use a Zoe creator on the character creator demo in the full game, I have no idea. I'm the wrong person to ask. Maybe he was a hairdresser. How dare she shave her head? I want that money. Maybe. No, I think he was, judging from what he said, he was angry for different reasons. But yeah, I feel like Naughty Dog attracts like the most vile section of fans. But you know, I don't know much about the game, but I'm sure it'll be fun to play, so I'll check it out. I don't know when it's coming out. It's probably a while. And welcome protagonist. Why would he be mad at me? Yeah, how dare he? How dare he? But maybe you have one up on that because you're not female. Because like I don't know. I'm like, you guys know like every other Naughty Dog game has a male protagonist, like, or except Last of Us 2, I guess. But like, I'm like, you have so many games out there. You have Uncharted 1 through 4. Okay, you have Nathan Drake. You have Joel. Like, they're very iconic. You had many games with them. Is it really that weird to play as a woman? Like, it's so weird. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. People are strange. People are very strange. But I think it seems like a sci-fi kind of like futuristic kind of world, which is fun. We've never had that in a Naughty Dog game, you know? I'm very curious. I mean, I have my issues with The Last of Us 2, like story-wise, but in terms of their games, I think they're a fun time for sure. I think people complain about that as hella dumb. I know, like, it makes like zero sense when you think about it. Because like, for some reason, it's not like, for some reason, it's like the default, right? Like for them, like, okay, it's like the default is like a male protagonist, right? And if you have something different, then it's like you're doing it for like a agenda, you know? It's like, okay, but it's not an agenda when it's like a white man. Like, it's not. But the main character is hella fine. Yeah, she was cute. And then they were like, oh, she's ruining the aesthetics. I'm like, you need to chill. You need to chill. Just don't buy the game. Like, go outside and look around. Unless you live in like middle of nowhere America, you're probably gonna see. I mean, even if you do live in middle of nowhere America, you're gonna see women. Go outside. Those people, they can just go outside. I'll gladly be your house husband. You'll have to pitch that to her. But yeah, it's I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. As much as I, as much as like gender norms and stuff, I don't like that, like the expectation. Wouldn't we all like to just stay at home and not work? I mean, I'm sure some people like get like their, life purpose from work, but like, wouldn't we all just don't most of us not want to work? I mean, ideally. And welcome in, Con. Yeah, absolutely, exactly. But unfortunately, we live in a society. Okay, we have to work. But I shouldn't complain. I feel like I have a chill time, like out of all the like out of all the like in a world where you have to work, I don't have it that bad, so I shouldn't complain. But will I complain? Yes. Um. Yeah, it's I don't know what's going on with Twitch chat today. Like today specifically. Like 90% of the time it's fine, but like I don't know what, like I think like once in a while my stream gets like pushed onto the wrong, like the recommended algorithm is like doing something weird, like once in a while there's just like a flood of people. Like, or like just more than usual. It must be the weather. Damn the weather. But yeah, it's I think it's like the algorithm. I think sometimes I get pushed onto certain types of viewers' homepages, and then they all come in. But like 90% of the time, it's fine. Is it because I played Baldur's Gate? Do you think it's Baldur's Gate's fault? The Baldur's Gate players have come in. No. When I was playing Baldur's Gate, people were chill. Luckily, you have a hybrid schedule. Gotta get the dose somehow. I mean, hybrid, it's not that bad. It could be worse, how many days is it in office? Because if it's like 2 or 3, it's not that bad. I feel like calling it hybrid when it's like 4 is like kind of a scam. But at this point, I don't think they're gonna ever force me to go into the office. So I'm I'm just chilling. I love working from home. Okay, that's totally fine. Totally fine. That's ideal. That is the best kind of hybrid. For now, at least. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. You're an hour late. I'm sorry. I will unfollow. You better. No. Welcome in, Bear. Everything well? It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Did you have a good sleep? But yeah, tomorrow is like the time change for Europe. I'm pretty sure, so it will be confusing. At work? Oh no. I'm sorry. I hope your work is not too bad. We were just talking about how we don't like working. Classic. Classic relatable talk from me. Yeah, so I submitted my taxes. That's fun. Talking about adulting. I submitted my taxes and yeah, that's it. It's over with. I'm happy. I hate doing the calculations and stuff. I'm like, am I an accountant? No. I study math? Yes. But do I want to do math? No. I'm done with it. I've done enough math for a lifetime. So I will be done with it. Yes. When I had my math degree, or when I was just in a math degree and not in a comp sci degree, my plan was to become an actuary. That's my plan. Although it's not a bad job. I'm pretty sure like it's a very highly rated profession, Don't know what they do really, but that was my plan. Nobody likes math. Some people do. I'm sure my math professors like math. You had someone do your taxes, went pretty well. I wish I had someone to do my tax. I guess I could pay someone to do my taxes. That is a good, but it seems like a waste because it actually did not take that long. um, but that's fine. It's done. It's over with. I won't worry about it for another year. And I get a sick refund, you know? So I can't really complain. Little bit of work for some money back, you know? And then I'll just, I don't know. I feel pretty neutral towards it until I'm doing it. And then also it makes me sad to see the income tax I paid. Because like on like your slip, it's like, oh, this is how much you got paid and this is how much tax you paid. And I'm like, oh my god, imagine if I had that money. You know? I'm like, imagine if I didn't have to pay that and I could just receive all my money, you know? I would be so happy. I'm a very, you know, like in theory, yes. I understand. I understand why we have taxes. Right? I understand. But in practice, I hate paying taxes. I hate taxes. Can everyone else pay taxes except me? Like that would be ideal. Like everyone else can pay taxes and then I'll just be exempt, you know? That'd be the best. But it's fine. It's fine. I won't complain. I mean, that's a lie. You guys know I won't complain. Um, I've been watching an Apple TV show recently as well. I've been watching Shrinking on Apple TV. It's like a sitcom with Jason Segel. Is that his name? He was a guy and he was Marshall in How I Met Your Mother. That guy. And it's very heartwarming. It's about him. He's a therapist. He has a daughter, but the wife, her mom, like passed away recently, and it's like about him dealing with that, and it's like a very wholesome. It's a very wholesome show. He's a very unethical therapist. He's like an extremely unethical therapist, but not like a immoral way. It's just he's just unethical, you know, like oversharing and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of nice. It's made by the same people who made Ted Lasso, or like a lot of similar people who made Ted Lasso. So it kind of has that vibe as well. Whenever I see employees work $60 an hour and I see how much they actually receive bi-weekly, probably hurts to see. I have no idea how much I make an hour, but yeah, it's the more money you make, the more taxes you have to pay. Rude. Very rude. I mean, in theory, yes, I get it. But in practice, do I hate it? I don't even know what like my tax or anything is. I just try not to. The only time I see like how much money I make is every year on my taxes. And then I look at it and then I just forget about it. You know? Like the only thing I care about is like, you know, I guess if I'm budgeting, I pay attention to how much I get like monthly or whatever, but I don't pay attention to my total comp. Some people enjoy paying tax. Who's enjoying paying taxes? Who enjoys receiving less money for the work they do? I mean, yeah, I appreciate that we have free healthcare. I do appreciate that. I guess you guys don't even get to appreciate that. What are you guys even paying for? What are you paying for? The roads? I guess the roads. I guess I should, you know. Yeah, I pay for the roads, the infrastructure, electricity, stuff like that. Wars. Sad. Roads and missiles. True. Welcome in shower thoughts. That sucks for you guys. At least I can feel like, oh, I'm paying for healthcare, you know? But Americans. And then you're paying like 1/400 millionth of Trump's salary as well. Like there's a lot of stuff you're paying for. Government-owned Bitcoin. True, you're paying for Melania to scam people with the Melania coins. That's crazy. That is crazy. I think the mayor of Vancouver was like really into Bitcoin. I don't know if he still is. But yeah, apparently he's really into Bitcoin. But I don't know what he's doing with, like, that's on a smaller scale, you know. He's not scamming people. I think. He's just interested in Bitcoin and he wants to be a what did he say? He was like, I want Vancouver to be a Bitcoin positive city or something. Like I was like, no one wants that. Like leave us alone. Yeah, so that's fun. Yeah, it's a tax season is a fun time. Only Mayor of Vancouver doesn't pay him enough. I'm pretty sure he gets paid enough. I don't know what his salary is, but I'm sure it's high enough. But he's kind of like a joke around here. Like there's a lot of like memes and stuff about him. Whenever I go on the Vancouver subreddit, it's a lot of people just clowning on him. So, you know, I'm sure he gets paid enough for that. It's a Oh, there we go. We can see how much he gets paid. I mean, yeah, that's true. It is publicly listed. And like here, schools are like public. I mean, I guess it's the same everywhere, but like schools are publicly owned, so you can like go online and see how much your professor makes. And man, they get paid so much. They're so rich. Like some of my professors, I'm like, damn, you're making so much money. Which I guess is fine. They're professors, you know. They're probably doing important stuff, you know. But yeah, some of those salaries are crazy. Yeah, it's we used to look at that online. I think my music paused. YouTube will never stop doing that. And I still have not fixed my Franker Face plugin on Firefox. I just kind of gave up. I'm just gonna wait for them to fix it somehow. If they do fix it, I haven't switched browsers yet because they like stopped the ad block on Chrome to stop working. I also did something very crazy. I switched the default search engine on my phone to DuckDuckGo. Which feels very weird. But like Google was being so annoying because iPhones have this like built-in VPN. It's called like iCloud Private Relay, and they have this built-in VPN, and Google hates it. Like Google does not want you to use it. So like every time you Google something, it's like, oh, we found like suspicious browser activity. So can you do the CAPTCHA? And it will make you do the CAPTCHA every time. Like every time you search something, it'll be like, pick the image of the motorcycle, and you have to like keep clicking the motorcycles, and then it'll be like, that's wrong, and then it'll do it again. And I'm like, could not be bothered. So I switched to DuckDuckGo. And like it doesn't do that thing. Has happened to you where Amazon doesn't work well on Firefox? I don't think so. I don't go on Amazon that much though these days. I used to go on Amazon a lot, especially because like when I first moved in, I needed so much stuff. So I would be on Amazon a lot, but now I don't buy too much. For you, it does. I mean, I don't use it that much. I'm not sure. Not knowing whether to pick this one square where the pixel the more. Yeah, are you supposed to like click like generally, or is it like even like just a little bit of motorcycle? Like, I have no idea. I always fail the captures. I think I might be a robot. You feel like the browser is slower now, Firefox? I've noticed that YouTube videos will load. Like I have like the ad block, and I think it's YouTube's end, making it annoying to use the ad block. But like when sometimes a video will load for like a minute, and then it will finally play, and it's not my internet. Like it's just like it's just the video, and it'll just be like buffering, and it won't play. If you don't know where to click, you may be a robot. I heard that like, you know, sometimes you click on it, like, are you a robot? And then you click on it, but like you don't even have to do a captcha. They like they like track like your mouse movement, you know. So if your mouse moves like G, you know, and like a robot, then they'll know that you're not a robot. So like I feel like those ones should be more normalized. I remember Genshin used to have one where it's like a picture and there's like a puzzle piece missing and you have to like drag the puzzle piece over to the that one at least is easier. I don't mind stuff like that. But I hate the ones where it's like click until all the images of the crosswalks are gone. And you keep clicking it and they keep coming more and more images of crosswalks keep coming up. I'm like, how long do I have to do this? You know? Like what a waste of time. But yeah, so I I don't even know what browser to use at this point, you know? Because like they're like, okay, like this browser, um, you know, like this browser is causing problems. You know, like it's just like they're like, oh, this browser doesn't care about your security. This browser doesn't care about your security. It's like, come on. Hard to love. We love hard to love. What happens if you fail to get your IP address? You get a jump scare. Does your device? No, you just have to keep doing it again until you pass. I fail it all the time. It's what happens. Yeah, it's very annoying. I feel like Hard to Love is still. Why did she never make a song like this again? You feel it all the time. It's not my fault. It's hard to. I'm like, you know, sometimes it's a little piece of the motorcycle. You don't know. You said it too. We're both robots. In Wakamin Rizka, we're doing well today, or in general. Yeah. What shows have you guys been watching? I mean, I need to get onto. I need to get onto The Last of Us season 2. The chokehold hard to love had on me in 2022. True. But yeah, it's I mean, that was probably my favorite song from the album as well. I really liked it, and I still do to this day. And then, yeah, her album was nothing like this, wasn't it? Maybe she actually didn't like this style of music. Friar Ren? What are you saying? Is that an anime, Angel? I swear, if I say what are you guys watching recently, and everyone says an anime, that is not allowed. Yeah, that is unacceptable. It better be a live action show. Angel. It better be a live action show. You gotta be like, I'm watching Breaking Bad, you know? Like, let's get some white people shows here. Yeah, so and I have like 1 more month of Apple TV, so I'm just gonna ride that out, and then I'm gonna switch to HBO. Jesse Kun. Oh no, I still haven't watched Breaking Bad. That will be on my list. Like the classic shows I haven't watched. Breaking Bad and um The Office. Of course, The Office. I feel like my did The Last of Us 2 come out? No, comes out like mid-April. The game is out, but the show, I think the show they're gonna do part 2 in 2 seasons. So that's what's happening. So I guess we'll see what they show. You're able to obtain a way to watch both seasons of Severance. Let's go. Did you watch them already? What did you think? Severance was so good. Like the show called Seinfeld. No way. That is a classic show. That's true. I have not seen that one either. I don't know. I don't normally watch like full-on sitcoms. I like a bit of drama. I like a drama show, and it can also be funny. Like Shrinking is a sitcom, but it's also quite sad. I feel like I cry like every episode, but it's also really funny. Seinfeld was based on an anime. Oh no, not Seinfeld too. You haven't yet. You kind of need to get into the mood to watch new shows. It takes me a while too. That's valid. It's a big commitment, you know. To start a new show, it's a big commitment. But Severance is only 2 seasons, so it's not as bad. The Seinfeld manga. Can't believe they strayed so far from the manga in Seinfeld. That's crazy. I feel like I need to watch more Japanese shows, not anime, but like live action shows, like J dramas. I feel like I need to watch more if I want to, just take in more Japanese, But there's not a lot. There's not a lot. Like there's a lot of anime on Netflix, but there's not a lot of J dramas. Like there's infinite K dramas. For every one J drama they have on Netflix, there's like 400 K dramas. I start shows, and if I really enjoy it, you procrastinate the last few episodes. Your backlog is clogged, but it's like the last 3 episodes of each show. Do you not want to know do you not like get excited to know what happens? Or you're just like, I don't want it to end? Because like sometimes I feel like you can't do that with Severance. Because like Severance is like a mystery, so like you need to know what happens next. Like it was brutal waiting week to week. But I guess some shows I can understand that. But on a mystery, I don't know. And I feel like mystery, I think I also really like mini series, because the more I watch shows, I'm like, oh man, I wish they would. Like I have the opposite problem. I'm like, I wish they would end, because I feel like a lot of shows, like they make another season and it's like, why? Like it's like I just want like a one season show. It ends nicely and that's it. You just leave it to rest. And then they can work on a new show. But that's how I feel about Ted Lasso getting another season. Because I feel like season 3 of Ted Lasso was my least favorite season. I didn't think it was that great, and the show wrapped up very nicely. Like this is not really like a spoiler, because it's not really like a spoiler kind of show. But like in the end, like Ted, he's like, oh, okay, I should be with my family. He moves back home to his family, right? That's like the full circle of the show. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna make a next season, and he's gonna coach. He's gonna coach another soccer team. And I'm like, where? Like, what do you mean? Like, where do you go from there? Like, if the whole arc of the show, if for the whole arc of the show, he's like moving back to his family, like putting his family first, and then he's gonna move away again. Like that makes no sense. I don't really get it. And like pretty much every character had like their arc wrapped up. And it's like, I feel like as much as you can make a nice show after that, like it could still be enjoyable point after that. I feel like if you make an ending, I just want it to be ended. And that's why I'm not sure about The Last of Us 3. Last of Us 3. I'm like, where do you go from there? Like maybe it's like a new character. Maybe they just follow like Abby. I don't know. But sometimes it's like when games should have ended, it's like, or when stories should have ended, I feel like they should just end them. They should have killed off Ted Lasso. Oh no, poor Ted Lasso. Just to end it on a low note. He's dead. I mean, that's true. If you kill them off, it can't continue. If you just kill everyone, actually, hold on. Squid Game. Squid Game. You can continue apparently. Wait, isn't Squid Game like season 3 coming out like this year? Aren't they doing like season 2, season 3 like really close together? I haven't even watched season 2. But then I feel like that's another reason. One of the shows. I feel like Squid Game. They should have ended it or made it like an anthology. I'm like, why drag things out? In Wakamin Babo, what's that yellow thing next to the couch? Is it an emoji? No, it's Gudetama. It's like a Sanrio character. Like like Hello Kitty. It's like that. He's an egg and he's lazy. That's his thing. Cause money. I know it is always because of money. If something's successful, they continue it until it's unsuccessful. Cute good time joke. Right. You gotta inflict your joke on people who haven't heard it yet. W egg for real, yeah. He just wants to lie down all day and he has no motivation in life. Very relatable, very relatable. But yeah, I I guess yeah, Squid Game is a good. I think it's like you have a popular franchise, you just can't let it end. You know? Can I have the smaller one in the back on the shelf? No, I need all of my Gudetama. They're all mine. No, get your own. Get your own Gudetama. Just you can buy one. Yeah, it's like even I don't know. Like I feel like God of War. I didn't mind that they continued. I just didn't think they did a really good job at the continuation. It wasn't like that great, but I just felt like the first game was such a perfect, complete story. You know. And there's definitely more to go from there, but I can appreciate just the first game as such a beautiful story, and it was complete. I think they're gonna make another one. And at this point, if you've already made two, you may as well make three. You know, like you are like at that point, it's like you already continued the story, and then so now you can just continue further. I would love an Atreus game. If I could have a boy story, then I think that'd be nice. Atreus and forgot her name. Angerboda. Atreus and Angerboda on a little journey would be really cute. You forgot daytime existed for other people. It's a nighttime. It's a nighttime for you. I actually stream at 9 a.m. so it's very, very daytime. um, I know a lot of people are not morning people. So I was like, who is angered? Totally forgot what happened. I know. That game was very. That game was very like full of stuff, you know? So honestly, I don't blame you for not remembering at all. What time is it for you now? It is 10:38 a.m. The live action Zelda movie has a release date. Really? When is it? I really. Why do they make things live action? Like I'm pretty sure studios have like this idea. They're like, oh, people will only watch live action. I'm like, Zelda would be perfect for an animated movie. Like, it's Zelda. It would be amazing animated. Why is it live action? And what about Minecraft? Perfect example. Why is Minecraft live action? In what world does that make sense? You know, like Minecraft, everyone is made of blocks. That is the most cartoony. Minecraft is beyond cartoony, you know? Even Mario would be more suited to live action than that. You're on tomorrow night for you. Oh wow, you're very far ahead. March 27, 2026. 2027. Oh, so in 2 years, okay. They gave an exact release date 2 years in advance? Why? Why not just like why be so specific? I mean, I don't mind, but like that's really weird. Minecraft watch party? I'm not the person who did the movie nights. Ask Astat. It's I don't want to watch the Minecraft movie. Why is Jack Black plays a villager? You love Jack Black, but why voice as a villager? Isn't he just himself? Like he's Steve or something? Like he's not even voicing, right? He's just there, like as a person. Live action. I guess we can withhold judgment for Zelda movie. Because like I guess the Zelda movie could be like a fantasy movie, like Lord of the Rings. Like I don't know. But yeah, who knows? I am Steve, yeah. He's Steve. But why not voice as Steve? It would have been him through voice acting. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Jack Black as the casting, but I have a problem with it being live action. But I don't feel that strongly about Minecraft, so I'm just assuming it's for like 5-year-olds. Like the movie's just for 5-year-olds. 10-year-olds, maybe. You're back. Welcome back, Rotsy. Hope you had a fun time cleaning. Linton Steele. Right. Are you gonna see it? No. What a waste of $20. Miyamoto is working with a director who also worked on movies like Morbius. That's very promising. Yeah, very Why Morbius? Like I could see like a fantasy movie working out, you know? Like I'm not a big fantasy. You guys know I'm not a fantasy person, you know? Like I like Baldur's Gate, but do I like the fantasy part? No. Um, but like a Zelda live, I feel like it's just gonna be so cringe. Like like it's gonna look really campy, you know? Like think of the designs think of the designs of Zelda. Like fantasy movies absolutely can work, right? But like think of the designs of Zelda. You have Link. Imagine a person dressed as Link, okay? One, you have Link. Two, you have the Master Sword. Looks cartoony as hell. Like looks great in the game, but in person, imagine this like sword with like a little like bright blue thing on it. Like, does that look cool? No. And then you have Zelda, which is fine, whatever. But then you have like Ganondorf, live action Ganondorf. Like none of these things really seem like they would work, you know? Like you have the Gerudo, you have the Gorons. What the hell are you gonna do with the Gorons and the Zoras? Like everything in the game like does not translate to live action. It's gonna look goofy as hell. There's a live action Mario movie. Oh yeah, back in the 90s. But there's popcorn. Popcorn's even more of a waste. It's so expensive. What about a Fortnite live action movie? Honestly, I'm sure they're making it. Don't you're joking, but they're probably making it. Some guy, some like 40, 50-year-old man at the executive table is like, we make a Fortnite movie. Didn't you watch the Harry Potter movies? Yes. Me should play as live action Zelda. I should. I would hype up the movie if I was in it. I'd be like, guys, it's good. Trust me. It's as good as Morbius. Ganondorf, aka Zelda's dad. Yeah. Like all these things in live action just doesn't seem like it'll be good. Like everything is so suited to animation, right? Like we would like we all know that a Ghibli movie, like we all know that like Zelda would be perfectly fit for a Ghibli movie. You know, they copy the hell out of Ghibli movies, or they're like very, very inspired by Ghibli. And they maybe Ghibli's like mad at them for like copying them. I don't know. Maybe that's why they won't do it. I don't know why they went for live action, but who knows? Miju would hype up Borderlands if she was in it. I mean, that'd be my job. If I was in it, it would be my job to promote it. I'm sure they would pay me the big bucks to promote it. You know, I'll sell out. I'll sell out. If they paid me $1 million, I would say, "Hey, go see Borderlands." Is it Zelda face and hairstyle? No, Zelda has like the bangs. She has the bangs, and then she has like the side bangs, the typical J Idol hairstyle. I don't think I do. Even I didn't see it, and you're going to see Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft can be like bad, but in like a good way, you know? Like some movies are just bad in a boring way, but like some movies are bad, but they're like entertainingly bad, you know? Like I went to see the FNAF movie. And like was it a good movie? No. It was not a good movie. But was it um enjoyable? Yeah. Um the live action Mario movie was like a bad dream. It sounds really terrible, yeah. It is Emma Myers. Who's Emma Myers? I have no idea who that is. But yeah, it's and then also you're gonna like just a fair warning, Ratsy. That theater is gonna be full of children. It's gonna be full of children, and they're gonna be really annoying. I was super. I felt so old seeing the FNAF movie, and there was like a theater full of like 10 to like 16-year-old children, and they were really annoying. And I was like getting annoyed at them, but like I was like then I felt old, you know. I was like, oh, I feel so old. FNAF movie made you angry? I mean, as a FNAF fan, I'm actually a FNAF fan. It was like a good movie for fans. Like I think like if you're a fan, there was a lot of things in the movie where it was like, oh, like like it was like almost like a love letter to the fans. But as a movie, it made no sense. Like when you think about what someone even like as a fan watching it, even though I enjoyed it, I was like, there's some moments like for example like Vanessa, like some of her motivations, like her character, her character was like really inconsistent. It actually made no sense. I was like, what is going on? Like she was like, oh, let's make a blanket fort with the animatronics, and then like 2 minutes later, she was like, if you go near the animatronics, I'll kill you. And I was like, girl, you just were like excited to make a blanket fort with them. Like, what is your problem? Like her character made no sense. Um, she played Wednesday's roommate in Wednesday. Oh, I didn't watch Wednesday. I'm sorry. You saw Mario. You're prepared to be annoyed and hate it. You saw the Mario movie or you saw the live action Mario movie? Because I heard the actual Mario movie is good. Like the one that came out recently. You also used to be a FNAF fan until the movie came out. Oh no! It was that bad for you? I thought it was cute. Like I don't know. I thought there was like a lot of like references and stuff. Like it was goofy. Yeah, it was campy. But it was like they clearly cared about they clearly cared about the franchise, like they didn't like disrespect their franchise, and they like they I don't know, I think there was a lot of things that the fans would like, but I guess not everyone. I guess you can't paint everyone with the same brush. The map pad in the map pad part was so cringe. But like it was like kind of cringe in a good way. I don't know, I have a pretty high cringe tolerance, so maybe that's why. um The one that came out recently? Yeah, I heard that one was good. But yeah, I guess the theater would be full of children. And welcome in, Knife. I'm in a pretty decent day. How about you? You find it funny though? That's the problem. It was funny and not scary. Yeah, it wasn't scary at all. But honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be scary because when they first announced the movie was gonna be PG-13, like I don't know, like yeah, FNAF is a horror game, but the game is very much for children, right? Like it's like a family, not like a family game, but like it has a lot of young fans, right? So I didn't go into it with the impression that like yeah, it's gonna be like a really scary movie, or I was going into with the expectation that it would be like appropriate for young fans to watch it, because I think they would care, right? Like I think they would care about like their younger fans being able to watch it. And FNAF has never been like that scary. Let's be real. Like the first game was pretty scary for the time, but since then, it really is not that scary. But yeah, as a horror movie, it was completely failed at that. FNAF looked scary. You didn't see it. It wasn't scary. You're doing all right running errands, of course. Weekend activities. It was 15 plus here. Yeah, it was 13 plus here, but it's about the same. But yeah, it's not. I was never expecting it to be scary because it's just. Yeah, it's. I mean, at this point, FNAF is like so many young fans. Like especially like when I went to the theater, like there's so many kids there. The kid sitting next to me was like 8. like he was really tiny. And I wouldn't want them to be left out of it, Like if I want to watch a really scary movie, there's movies out there for that. FNAF is mascot horror, which can't be that scary because they want to sell merch. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing, because like FNAF was never started with that intention, right? But then like they FNAF obviously became extremely popular and extremely financially successful. And so many games after that started copying it. Now there's like a whole thing. Now there's like a whole thing where they're like, oh, like if you make a kind of scary game, but that's not that scary so kids can play it. And then you make like a really recognizable character, as the main character, or you make the characters in the game are like really, really recognizable and you can sell merch of them, then it's like extremely profitable. And that's what they have discovered. Same age as Miju, according to the some person at the supermarket. True, true. Hearts of Iron 4 live action. What is Hearts of Iron? It's so hard to play, you want to understand it. What is that? I've actually never heard of this. But yeah, mascot horror is a interesting time. But FNAF started it. FNAF is like the OG, you know? So like, I have a lot of respect for FNAF on that front. And Wakamin Social, everything well today. It's like Risk, but cooler. Like the board game? As a Hearts of Iron fanatic, you'll never understand it. That's promising. That's promising. I don't think I'm ready for a Risk-like game. You know? I watch videos about people cheating on Civ 6, but I know nothing about Civ 6. And will I ever play a game like that? Probably not. Doing warm-ups and being lazy about it. Oh no. Good luck. Good luck. You got this. Yeah, I have Pilates today, but it's my last one until like May. Which is I don't know if I'll be on top of things and doing workouts myself to make up for not having Pilates, but we'll see. We'll see. Because my instructor is going to Korea for like an entire month, or like 3 weeks or something. So I don't have Pilates for a while, and I'm gonna get so weak during that time. Yeah, I'm gonna be so weak. And welcome in, Lee. How are you? But I need to make sure I'm doing workouts by myself, and not, you know, not slacking. But I probably will. Instructor take me with them? No, I think she's staying with family. Go by yourself, man. You don't even know her. I would love to go to Korea as well, though. I am jealous. It's expensive. Actually, Korea is pretty cheap. It's cheaper than Japan for sure. It's a little bit farther, I think, but it's cheaper for sure. Like hotels, so much cheaper. Food, so much cheaper. But although Japan is fairly cheap compared to here, like compared to Toronto, Japan is pretty cheap as well. For me, it'll be expensive. Okay, okay. I guess yeah, the flight getting there is expensive, but once you're there, it's not that bad. I guess compared to like Southeast Asia or something, it's more expensive. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I really want to travel. Can I just like go on a flight like like next month? Like I'd be down. I used stuff for home workouts, but motivating myself at home is pretty. I know that's the thing. That's the thing, cause like I do like ab workouts and stuff at home, but like I think the point where I stop, I'm like, ooh, I'm pretty tired. This is the end of my workout. The point where I stop is like probably 60% of the way to the point where my instructor would tell me to stop. You know. You're reminded that we'll soon miss Miju. I know. I'm streaming this week and next, or this weekend and next weekend. And then I'm gonna be off for a bit. I'm not really going away. Like I'm not traveling, unfortunately. I'm just touching grass as usual. And I might go away like a little bit, but not too far. Maybe like on the car. Okay, okay. While you're typing your essay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And maybe I'll be done by the time I come back. I'll be right back. Enjoy the Mellow Mart. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, okay, I am back. Also been recruited for more help. Okay, okay, enjoy the cleaning. Not too far goes to Europe. No, I'm not going anywhere. I wish I was. Where should I go? I mean, I want to go to Japan, of course. I've been bugging my mom. I'm like, Mom, when are we going? So we'll see. We'll see. But I also went like last. I went last. Like I was there in like November, so it really hasn't been that long. Um, but yeah, I do. I mean, I wish I could go like twice a year, honestly. Like if that was fine, like I would just go, you know. But I need to. I have limited vacation days, you know, so can't just spend them all. But yeah, I'm gonna be off streaming for like 3 weekends, and then I'll be back. I'll be back soon after. Don't worry. But you guys know I ditch you guys a lot, so that's to be expected, right? Yeah, it's hopefully the weather will be good while I'm outside touching grass, all that stuff. Joe's ditches us. Yeah, I do. I do. I'm sorry. But I'll be back. I'll be back, and maybe I'll be ditching you guys less going forward. You know. I still need to go to Japan this year, so I'll ditch you guys for that. But I'll be back. Last month you went to Canada. I'm from Canada. Canada's great. Where in Canada? Was it, and why? Or if it wasn't Vancouver, then why not Vancouver? In other occasions, you've been to New Zealand, Germany, Italy, UK, US. Okay, that's a lot of places. That's a lot of places. It seems like you've been to all of Europe. Australia, because you live there, so you also travel fanatic. Oh my gosh. Also, like, I also like Australia is really far from everything. So I feel that. Like I feel for you. Cuz like for you to go anywhere, it's like so far, no? Except for like New Zealand. You have been to Vancouver, that's where you went. Let's go. Let's go. And it's amazing, right? Vancouver's beautiful. Although you were here last month. It's kind of not the best weather. I always recommend going to Vancouver in the summer. It's very nice in the summer. But we had that one really nice week, so hopefully you were here. Hopefully you were here on that 1 week where it was like randomly like 18 degrees and it was very nice. And then it suddenly became cold again. Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna go on a big Europe tour. I've only been to I went to Europe very briefly. Like I've been to the UK quite a bit. But in terms of actual the rest of Europe, like EU part, I've been to Paris very briefly. Been to Italy also very briefly. And then also Greece for like 1 day. So that was fun. Next time I'll go for longer. 18 C or F. We use Celsius, yeah, Celsius. It was really nice for 1 week. Hopefully you got to see it, but did you ski? Is that why you're coming in February? I know if like a lot of people like skiing, so they come in the winter months, but in terms of like sightseeing, I recommend the summer because it's like it doesn't rain, hopefully. And it's very, very beautiful. But it's beautiful often, so it's a nice place. It's a great place. I'm still waiting to race Gwen. She's probably very busy with her new computer. 18 C is like night heat below average, so it felt like night. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. For us, it's like kind of warm. Especially for February, it's like kind of warm, you know? But yeah, it's you were mad when summer was gone. Yeah, yeah. We're just leaving a winter, so it's nice. But I guess you can if you travel to Europe like you're planning to do, you'll get another summer. When I was there a couple of years ago, it was so hot. I was in when I was in Italy and like Greece, it was like 40 degrees. I've never experienced heat like coming from here. I'd never experienced heat like that. That was way too hot. Speaking of being sweaty, like way too sweaty. I was showering multiple times a day, and I'm like, why do I have to shower multiple times a day? Why am I so sweaty? You know? It was It was very unenjoyable for that. It's like average summer heat. No, it's way too hot. Oh my gosh. I guess you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can handle it, but I cannot. Yeah, I've never been to Australia or New Zealand. It's just very far. I mean, you know, you went to Vancouver from Australia. It is so far. Like I'm already like when I fly to Japan, it's like 9.5 hours. That's like a long flight. But like to Australia, it's like even farther. You know? And I usually like going to places where it's like very either like very culturally different or like food wise very different. And I feel like Australia won't be that different in terms of like food and stuff. Japan and Australia share the same time zone. But yeah, but Japan's just closer. It's like more north, you know? But I have not been to the southern hemisphere. Maybe one day. But yeah, right now I'm just. I mean, obviously going to Japan is a given because I go like once a year. But I do want to go to Korea, which is I guess easy to go to from Japan. So that that would be easier. And I also want to go to Thailand, but I don't want to go when it's too hot again. I feel like it'll get really hot there, so I don't want to go. We do vlog stream. I feel like it'd be so awkward streaming in public. But yeah, I don't think I've streamed from Japan. I only streamed that one time from Ireland because I had Wi-Fi at the hotel. But then if you like stream from outside, you need like a really strong connection, you know? Like some people have those like streaming backpacks, like the full time IRL streamers. They have these like backpacks that have like a router in them or something like that. Like they can have like a good connection and like battery and stuff like that. There's a lot that goes into it. Um, the camera I have, this camera is actually like a vlogging camera. Most of like the vlogging YouTubers use this camera, so I guess I could use the camera, but I don't really want to vlog at this point, you know? No one watches my YouTube. You really want to go to Vietnam? Oh, that'd be so good as well. Vietnamese food is so good. It would be that'd be really fun as well. I've never been to Southeast Asia, so there's a lot of place. Like in Asia, I've only been to Japan and Korea, so I feel like I'm missing out, you know? But I also feel like guilty when I go like if I go to Japan or if I go like near Japan, then I'm like, "Oh, I feel guilty because I'm like, "Oh, I should be visiting my family," you know? But I guess if I visit my family already that year, then I can guilt-free go to like go to like Thailand or something like that, you know? Yes, a lot of places. I just wish I had more vacation days. If I had more vacation days, I could go lots of places, you know? And like find the time to go. Aren't you going on vacation in like 2 weeks? I'm not taking like that much time off work though. I'm taking a vacation from stream. I'm taking a vacation from stream. I have unlimited vacation days from stream, you know? There's no limit there. But for work, I'm probably only taking like 1 week off of work on Easter. Abandoning us, you mean? But I'll be back. Is it really abandoning if I come back, you know? I don't think so. I don't think so. And you guys can touch grass during that time, you know? And it will be all good, you know? You guys can do all the stuff you wanted to do. You're leaving your dog at the park for 3 weeks. No, no. You're not the dog. You're not the dog. Don't worry. Is it really abandoning if I come back? That's different. Do you require constant care like a dog? Do I need to feed you twice a day? Possibly. Don't know what you're up to. um, but while I'm gone, you can watch a stat. Maybe he'll finish Elden Ring in that time, you know? You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Angel. Be a independent. Be an independent dog. When you went to Canada, you went with your friend and his parents to see their friends in Canada. Was offered to go. I said, yeah, because why not? I mean, why not? Exactly. Don't make me feel guilty by using a dog photo. Oh, that dog looks happy though. That's fine. That's a happy dog. Yeah, it's I mean, it's hard to fit in streaming and doing other stuff, you know. So we'll have like 3 weeks off, and then I'll come back. But yeah, once I think eventually I want to modify my streaming schedule, but I can like do more stuff on the weekends. But we'll see. I haven't thought this through. You know, we'll have to figure things out. I feel like 3 days a week is not that bad. Like it's not like that hard to fit in. But it just depends what I'm doing outside of that, you know? Yeah, I mean, maybe I want to do more stuff like outside, but I don't really like, yeah, I don't go outside that much, you know? Yeah, so I'll just see what's like sustainable. Because I always say, like, I'd rather just stream less, but keep streaming for a longer period of time, you know? Like, it's been like 4 years. If I could, like, even if I can only stream like once a week, you know, I want to keep doing it, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be streaming when I'm like 80 and I'll be like, oh, I'm retired. I can stream as many days as I want, you know? And we'll all be like real old. I think it was like the Netherlands of Canada. Yeah, I'll take that. That's cool. Oh yeah, I've also been to Amsterdam. I forgot. Streaming at 80 and your dentures fall out mid-comp. I don't think dentures do that, Angel. I don't think that's what happens. Do they just fall out? They must be secured somehow, no? Maybe. Would be cool to still be streaming at 80. But like I always think it's impressive when people are still streaming when they have kids. I'm like, surely that's like so much work. Like, when do you ever find the time to stream if you have children, you know? But some people do. Some people do. Like, imagine you're working, you have work. Like, for me, like, working and streaming is already a lot. Like, I had to cut back. I used to stream 4 times a week for like 3 to 4 hours at a time. And that was when I was in school. And then once I started working, I was like, man, I can't stream 16 hours a week. Like, I can't stream like 12 to 16 hours a week and go to work, you know? Like, that's a lot. That's like another part-time job on top of that, you know? So for people who do that, like, props to them. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of time. And like for a while it was okay because like, you know, it was like kind of like COVID times, you know? It was kind of COVID times. It was like there wasn't that much to do outside. But these days, yeah, there's more stuff, you know? Day job obviously inferior to streaming. Would I be able to stream for I don't know how full-time streamers do it though. 'Cause I don't think I could stream like 40 hours a week. You know? Like that's a lot. Like I could maybe stream like 3-4 hours a day. But like could I stream 40 hours a week? No, that's so much streaming. No wonder they just like some people just sit there and like watch videos, you know? Like I guess if you're gaming if maybe it's not as bad. But I don't even think I could play games for 8 hours a day. You know? Like that's so much. That's so long. I feel like when I sit for too long at my job, like my legs start hurting. You know, like my joints hurt. Like, do streamers not have like terrible joints? Like they're just sitting down all day. You should come to Australia at least once. I'll see. I'll see. It's just very far away. Full-time streaming seems so overwhelming. Having to keep up streamer. That's the thing as well, because like you feel like you have to be like on all the time, right? Because like if I'm working, like, you know, like at my job, like I'm not like I'm not like fully engaged, and like I mean I'm engaged, but like I don't have to like um I feel like when you're streaming, you're like almost performing, and like you have to like yeah you have to yeah like keeping up streamer mode or having to be like on all the time. I think that'd be really tiring. All streamers have to turn in their legs when they start. True, true. Yeah, streamers just don't have legs. That's what that makes it easier. I've been wanting to go to Japan, South Korea, Thailand, and UAE. Why UAE? Like Dubai? Yeah, I want to go to Japan, South Korea, and Thailand as well. Sounds really fun. Sorry, I feel like wow, Japan sounds fun as if I've never been there. But yeah, it's I feel like there must be so many like yeah, there must be so much. Man, streaming is they're right. Streaming is tough job, hardest job out there. Man. Yeah, I don't think I could do it. Like even playing games even playing games every day, I don't think I could. Like I feel like my brain would turn to mush if I just like played games like every day. Like I can't even do that personally. I'm not enough of a I'm not enough of a gamer to do that. Like I did that at the peak of I did that at the peak of the pandemic playing Animal Crossing. I was playing video games every day, but since then I have not done that. I don't think I can. And I think it's just like I think it'd just be too stressful. I mean, I've always talked about this, but like not having like a consistent income would be like way too stressful. You know? Like having your income depending on people liking you and like giving you money like willingly is like that's a bit stressful. Like I'd rather just have like a consistent paycheck, you know? Even if it's like working at McDonald's. Like I feel like that would be less stressful. Um yeah, there's a lot that goes into it for sure. And some people stream like a lot of hours. I know my brother would watch like that like gambling guy, like train or something, and he would stream like 36 hours at a time. I'm like, what is he doing? Is he okay? And my brother's like, I don't think he's okay. He doesn't. I'm like, why? He should sleep. Like, I think he should just. It's a lot. Um. Yeah, it's I don't know. Dubai or Abu Dhabi. I don't know. Like Dubai like looks cool, but it's I feel like it's like very like ethically it's like very questionable, you know? Um I know it could be a popular vacation spot, but it's also like, you know, there's like literal slavery, you know? And it depends like who you are as well. Like welcome back, Ratzi. What I Bro, what? I just got an email from Pierre Polyev. How did he get my email? Leave me alone. Where are they getting these? Bro, how did they get that? At some point, this like political party, he wants me to vote for him, man. Report a scam. I will. Can I be off this mailing? I remember they used to always call me. They'd be like, hello, we're the Conservative Party of Canada. Like, can we count on you for a vote? And then they kept calling me. I was like, please stop calling me. And then I told them I was 16, and then they stopped calling me because I was like, I can't even vote, guys. I'm 16. Um, so yeah, that pro tip. Tell them you're a child and they will stop calling. I don't can't believe he emailed me. One of your neighbors has a Trudeau flag and a supporting Pierre flag. Both? Isn't Pierre from the Conservative Party? Because the email is yeah, look. We're hoping you're on Team Pierre. We're counting on you. Team Pierre. Leave me alone. Just just set down the phone, laugh loudly for like a minute. True, true. I don't know if that would work though. They call you and then they have like a minute long speech. They're like, Justin Trudeau is ruining the country. And they'll like speak for like 2 minutes, like if you let them. And then I just started interrupting them and be like, sorry, like I'm 12. Anti okay, anti-Trudeau flag and a supporting Pierre flag. Yeah, it's just Yeah, people are crazy out there, man. Yeah, there's a. At least they don't call me. I mean, maybe they do call me because I don't pick up calls from people I don't know. So maybe they are calling me, and I'm just not picking up. But I swear they took me off that list. I don't know how they got my number, but yeah, I swear like they should never give your number to a place where the I don't know how they got it. Maybe they just get everyone's number or something and call them. Um, Espa released an English version of Whiplash. Nice. Someone in my dorm hall had a solution for spam callers. He put on a non-family friendly movie, cranked the volume up, and put the phone next to the TV. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go there. But they would stop, probably, yeah. They probably would. I mean, is that like sexual harassment? That seems like it's like borderline sexual harassment. What's the go-to movie? Ice Age 1. Oh, making them listen to Ice. Maybe they would stay on the phone. You know, they'd be like, oh, what a captivating movie. And then they would like stay on the phone for all of Ice Age 1, you know? But I guess if you keep them on the line, it's like, you keep them on the line, then they're not calling someone else bothering them, you know? Well, like, what do they get? Like, what do they get out of calling people? Do you think sometimes they'll call someone and then they'll be like, oh, can we count on you to vote for us? And then they're like, oh, well, I wasn't gonna vote for Pierre before, but now I am. Now that you've called me, thank you. Like, do people change their mind like because of a phone call? Like, surely they do the responsible. I mean, okay, probably not. Probably people are not looking at the policies, right? Like, people are probably just voting from whatever reason. Maybe they do. Thanks for reminding me to vote for non-conservative. Maybe. I mean, the more they call me, the less I want to vote for them. Honestly, I mean, not that I want to, but like, if I wanted to, and they kept calling me and bothering me, I probably would be like, well, I was, but not anymore. Like, leave me alone. Um, I wish they'd call me. I'd love to keep them on the line as long as possible. Yeah, they're really annoying though, because they just have like a pre-prepared speech. Or at least they did, like back in the day when they were calling me until I told them I was 16. Yeah, it's at least I stopped getting all those ads. Now I get these AFK Journey ads. Like, you know that app like AFK Journey? Um how will Pierre change the life around me in a 100 kilometer radius? What? Is that one of his things? I don't get that ad. They probably also have script to cut the call if they think they're being sandbagged or something. Probably. Can't they just hang up? I don't know. Honestly, at this point, when I get like a scam call or something, I don't even say anything. I just hang up. Like, do you really owe them explaining? Do you really have to like go politely at that point? Like, no, I think you could just hang up. I don't believe in being like, oh, sorry, I have to go. Like, goodbye. I'm not interested. Like, just hang up. Like, what do you like? What are you? Don't waste your time, you know. But yeah, I try not to answer calls if I don't. Like, if someone calls me and their name does not come up, it's just like unknown number, or, like just some random number. Like, I'm not picking that up. That's my friend's voting advice. You vote for whoever will change your life the most. 100 kilometers is the distance limit. I guess, but I mean that applies a lot for like local elections, right? That's kind of a that's kind of a an argument to vote in local elections as well. As well, I guess, yeah. Not just local elections, but which because that will, right? Like stuff like yeah, stuff that's very local to you is obviously gonna actually affect your life the most. Well, if it's like on a broader countrywide scale, it's not really affecting your life personally, unless there's like, I guess there's some policies that would, you know, you might have to pay more tax, or like you might get a bigger, some sort of money or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure there's something like that, but I think on like a federal scale, it's more like, I don't know. It's just whatever you care about, I guess. I'll say it'd affect your pipeline of candidates. Local elections, you mean? I'm just really lazy, so I have to like, I just want to like mail it in. Like your local town council member, maybe your state rep in 5 years, maybe your federal rep in 10 years. Possibly, yeah, possibly. You can move up the chain, you know? Might become, you never know who will become the prime minister, you know? Um, this election will probably, will, Ratzi, your sentence makes no sense. Um, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. But yeah, it's I guess they're coming up. According to that email, it's coming up on the 28th. When is that? It's a Monday. I'm busy that day, man. I'll just write it in. Why did Trudeau go again? He's been prime minister for a while, and I think they thought he wouldn't win the next time, so they wanted to replace him. Yeah. People are gonna vote for who they think Trump won't hate. I don't think so. People don't really like Trump in general. Not people, but like I think Canadians overall. Poor guy. I mean, he had his run, you know. He had a long run. You know, Canada doesn't have like a limit on how long someone can be prime minister. Like, you know, in America it's like 2 terms. But like in Canada there's no limit technically. Like no one would ever like stay forever, obviously. Eventually they would become very hated. But like there's actually no official limit. At least last time I checked. Thanks for the 7 stream streak, Rieska. Um, Trump won't negotiate with someone who he doesn't respect or like. Yeah, but I don't think people are voting based on what Trump will like. You're done with warm-ups. You're gonna go pick things up and put them down. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you enjoy. Keep up with the Kanzuk. You're relevant to Canada. You're keeping up. You're keeping up with the Canadian political landscape. Also, the Canucks. I don't know if you're trying to type Canucks, but the Canucks. They are not doing well. They're I don't think they're gonna make it into the playoffs. They're not doing great. They're very borderline. They're like there's a bunch of teams competing for the last spot, like the wild card spot basically, and yeah, that's rough. Mackenzie King is their longest PM with 21. That's so long. It is so long. 21 years is crazy. I kind of like the limit, honestly. Like, I think it's smart to have a limit. But at this point, it's like, America might not even need a limit because, like, you guys are the candidates are like so old. They're so old. They might just die before the limit is up, you know? You mean Kansas, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom. Oh, it's a concept of a union. We're the cool countries. Let's leave out America. We're the cool countries. Okay. You're very knowledgeable about Canada. Probably maybe more than me, which is probably not good. Is that the Commonwealth? Is it? There's probably something else in there as well. Been a huge thing recently about making it official. I've heard nothing about this. That's yeah, there's way more countries. There's way more countries than that. Yeah. Britain was really like taking over stuff back in the day, you know. They took over a lot of stuff. You underestimate them. They were colonizing left and right. Or is it even colonization? I guess it's like imperialism. Yeah, it's a lots of stuff. Yeah, but I haven't heard anything about making it official. I think Canada has like other things to worry about right now. You know, like our news is very full of America stuff. You know, like we have a lot going on. But yeah, I have not been. I try not to follow the kind. Like I try to just binge like politics leading up to when I have to vote, and then just ignore other times. Because like, do I have the mental capacity? Do I have the sanity left to think about this stuff constantly? No, no. I don't have enough sanity left for that. Because of America, it's mainly a UK thing. Because UK is like the main of it. I see. I see. That'd be interesting. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I mean, we're like the non actually, I don't know. Yeah, there's lots of countries, I'd say. Britain was taking over stuff, you know? Back in the day. Whatever England claimed. Yeah, they were claiming everything, man. So much stuff. It's a bit more than that. It would be like a huge long, yeah, it's the whole chat thing. Finders keepers? Not even. There's already people there. Yeah, it's not that real. Like I mean, like technically we still have like ties to the UK, but it's not like actually that relevant. Finders keepers England rules apparently. Yeah, so I feel like at Pilates today, sorry, this is very off topic. At Pilates today, I'm just gonna die. I was not keeping up with my practice this week, so I think I'm just gonna die. Like, and I need to like do stuff while my instructor's in Korea, because like I've never taken since I started Pilates like 2.5 years ago. I've never taken off more than like 2 weeks or like three, maybe 3 weeks was the max. And this time I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm taking 4 weeks off. Like that's so long. Maybe I should like go to the gym or like do stuff at home or something. I have no idea. Just work out on the days you also stream. We will remind you, but I'm not going to be streaming, Ratsy. Weirdly enough, my instructor's going away at the same time. I wanted to take time off anyway. So I was like, the Pilates people were like, oh, do you want like a makeup? Like, do you want to have class with a different instructor? And I was like, that's fine. I'll be fine, you know. Then we won't remind you. Exactly. Abju will be like, Miss Miju, Mrs. Miju, am I married? I don't feel good, and they'll fade away for not going to Pilates. I think my abs actually did disappear a bit because for a while I was like, oh, ab workouts are actually kind of good, and I was like feeling like my abs were pretty strong, and then they became weak again. They go away so fast, man. I'm in the middle of a desert. There's nothing to do. Yeah, you could do Pilates at home. Yeah, that's fun. The reference to Endgame. Yeah, I got the reference. But it's not Mrs. Stark, you know. um, no, I was just referencing because like it's Mrs. with the R if you're married. Your abs are fortified behind a nice beer gut. They're just protected. They're warm. You know, you gotta keep them warm. I mean, that is true. We all do have abs. We all do have ab muscles. They just might be covered by other fat, you know. But I'm honestly I've been eating a lot of cookies recently. I made a lot of shortbread cookies, and my mom kept giving me cookies every weekend. Like she was like, "Oh, do you want to take home this whole box of cookies?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna say no to that, you know." So I've been eating a lot of cookies today, but they're all gone now. There's no more cookies, so I'm back to. I guess I'll just be eating healthy stuff again. It's fine. Also, didn't share. I would've, but they were good. Um, I was gonna do like cardio this week because I usually do cardio on Thursdays, and I danced to Jenny, but I got a blood test. Okay, I got a blood test on Thursday, and it hurt to bend my arm because it was like bruised here. Okay, so that was my excuse. And then they said on the thing it was like don't work out for 2 to 4 hours. And I was like, why? Like, will you feel faint? And then I looked on Reddit and people were like, oh, you might feel like really faint if you work out after a blood test. I was like, okay, I guess I won't then. I'll just sit at home. um, if you need help with cookies next time, I'll gladly take them and then feel concerned you're getting fatter. Thank you. Thank you. How'd you study? I didn't study hard enough. That's why I got a bruise, apparently. It was like fine. Like, it didn't even, like, it was, I have very visible veins, so I never have any problem with the blood test. But when she took it out, I was like, ow. And then it was bruised. So I think she did something weird when she took it out. And welcome in, Vicky. Everything well? Did they give you a snack after taking blood? No, that's only if you, like, donate blood. Because when you donate blood, you have to give, like, a lot of blood. And then they would probably give you, like, a juice or something like that. But for a blood test, they only take, like, a couple vials. And I can't donate blood. Not that I really want to that much, but like, I'm not allowed to donate blood because like there's like a weight restriction, and the shorter you are, the more you have to weigh, because like it's about like your body mass, you know. So the shorter you are, the more weight you need to have, so you have enough blood to give away, I guess. So like at my height, I'm pretty sure I have to be like no, the weight is like quite high. It's like quite overweight. Um, it's like I don't know. It's something like 160 pounds or something like that. It's like I'm like okay, that I don't have that. And welcome in, C. Hope you're doing well. Luca said Gwen's guarding Baldur's Gate 3. She chooses Gale. I'll be sad. She seems very skeptical about Gale. I was like, Gwen, are you joining me with Gale? And she was like, I don't know. I don't know who she's choosing. She might choose Shadowheart. I could see that. I could see her as a Shadowheart girl. And welcome in, Minnie. You slim. I mean, you can see me. You can see me. Pretty sure I'm well over the weight I need to be to give blood. Then yeah, go give some blood, and then they might give you a cookie if you if you give blood. There you go. But yeah, I've never been able to donate blood because like sometimes I would come to her school and like let you donate blood, but I don't actually even mind needles, so like it wouldn't even be that bad. But I mean, I don't like needles, but it's not like I'm not like that scared. Seems like they're trying to fatten me up. No, they're just trying to get your blood sugar back. You also mind needles, yeah. Well, that might be a problem. Your hairs are looking so good. You love this haircut. Thank you, thank you. I got these bangs, and then now before stream, I do the little, you know, the curly thing, the little roller. I like roll it up, and then it becomes like this. I'm like, that's crazy, man. You just put it in the little rolly thing, and then you have bangs. I think that's crazy. Very impressive technology. It's not even technology. It's like a physical device. Then yeah, it's good. And I'm very lazy with my hair, so like if that's all I need to do, then I'm happy, you know? You have too many preserve jars in Stardew now? Oh no. Preserve jars are a scam. Speaking of cardio, you mentioned bicycle crunches another time. I started semi-crunching while on the stationary bike. Feels silly. That's not what I do, yeah. I have a stationary bike. Is that meant to be a joke, or did you actually do that? I don't know how you would crunch. I know some people do like push-ups. Like when you go to like spin class, you do like push-ups on the bike, you know? Seriously, I tried. That's not how it works, Angel. How do you crunch with no, like you're not even lying down? Because sitting and cycling feels boring. You gotta do the spin class. Or just watch a show on your phone while you're doing it. But you can try it. You can, yeah, go to the, aren't the spin classes very popular these days? Or like back in the day? I'm sure they're still around. Where they play like really intense music and then like they make you do all the spinny things. Never tried. I would be so tired in like 5 minutes. I don't think I would survive a spin class. But yeah, it's I need to improve my cardio for sure. Maybe I'll go hiking. Hiking is not bad, you know? I'm watching Shrinking, and on Shrinking they go hiking a lot, so maybe that's the play. I'll do hiking and then I'll do Pilates at home and do my bicycle crunches, not on the bicycle, on the ground. Go for walks and dance to the music you're listening to. Only drop back if your neighbors will think you're weird. Yeah, I don't want to do that, yeah. Maybe just dance at home. Do some New Jeans dances at home, and you'll be fit in no time. Oh, you should learn How Sweet with me. I'm I need to learn that dance. I'm still on the Jenny dance. I can't get it at full speed. Um and I feel like I'm getting punched every time I try to dance more than 5 minutes. I feel like I've been completely beat up. I'm so out of shape. But I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. I'll go hiking. I'll what are the things that people do for cardio? Like running. I can't do running. I could do running. Um Are dancing to hip hop today? I gotta get back into hip hop. Um should one of the groups you're seeing accept your offer of opening act in exchange for a meet and greet? Right, okay. Swimming, yeah, swimming. Swimming is kind of a hassle though, because you have to like, you have to go to the pool and then you have to like get changed and then you have to like, your hair will get wet, your face will get wet. Oh, it's a bit annoying. Dancing, yeah, dancing's a really good one. It's so tiring. You need a pool, yeah. And public pools here are like really busy because we don't have enough pools for everyone, you know? Yeah, it's and yeah, like getting for me, like I only wash my hair like twice a week. So like I'd have to like I'd have to align my swimming time with the washing hair time, and then like that's annoying. And I'm sure it's very damaging for your hair for the chlorine. I mean, my hair is doing better these days because I grew out all the bleached parts and now I think it's just like mainly healthy hair left, but I don't want to make it all ratty and gross again. Burpees as well. Yeah, sure. Just yeah, if I shave my head, it'd be a lot easier. But that's another, yeah, it's just like anything where I have to like go very far to do the workout, it's not worth. Because I feel like I'm not going to do it. I'd rather just do my dances at home. Dance to New Jeans, dance to Jenny. But for a while, I wasn't doing it at all, so that's not good. That's not good either. But yeah, I feel like shaving head would be like I feel like it would be very freeing for sure. Anything that Minji needs to leave her house for is uphill battle to convince her to do it. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, for like Pilates now, it's like it's convenient to go to, and now I feel like an obligation. It's like, well, I shouldn't quit. Like I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and like I feel like you have like accountability, right? Because like you're paying for if you pay for it, you have to go. Like you can't just be like because I'm not paying for. Although I did sign up for that dance class and then like stop going. So and I didn't get a refund. I was just paying for it. So I guess it's not a guarantee, but something I feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of, and I'm paying for it, then I will go. And also, the dance class was much cheaper than Pilates, because Pilates was like a one-on-one class. Like I I can't just and then like if I'm not there, like she'll know. Like if it's like a class, then like it can just go on without me. That's how I feel about me just streaming. because you pay for a sub. You have to come. I don't think that's how you should feel about the stream. Personally, I feel like that is not the right relationship. Like it should feel more like the class than the one-on-one Pilates. You know what I mean? I would say that like the stream is like a TV show. You know, if you miss it, there's no obligation to me. Like I won't keep attendance. I won't keep attendance. I will not mind if you're not here. Like um, real life always comes first. I was gonna judge you for your love of K-pop. Lots of people. Lots of people. The only stream I didn't want to miss was Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I'll have one more Baldur's Gate 3 stream before I go away, and we'll see how that goes. Because right now, I'm like kind of annoyed that I have to control everyone. Like, am I gonna make it through the Goblin camp? Like, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna make it through the Goblin camp. Like, I might need to figure out that mod where the your party is controlled by AI. Because like I don't want to like I don't like controlling everyone. It's annoying. That's too many people. The Cody will join. Oh, no, it'll be too late. It'll be too late for him. The time changes over this weekend, so it's gonna be extra late. So we will not hold him hostage for that. But yeah, I should probably get going. Because I have Pilates soon, but it will be my next weekend. I won't have Pilates. So I guess I will be able to stream as long as I want, and then I'll do Pilates at home. You guys can yell at me to do Pilates at home after stream ends. How about that? And then while I'm gone, then you guys can yell at me on the Discord or something. I don't know. Have fun, don't die. I will try not to die. Thank you. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at the usual time, 9 a.m. Pacific. I'll be around this weekend, next weekend, of course. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm going away after that, starting on the 7th. But that's not coming up for a while, so it's all good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye.